name is Michael Ternini. I'm from this little town known as Shiner, Texas.
I'm Nikita. I play bass and hurdle, and we're excited to play this fest. Woohoo!
My name's David Pena Jr. I'm trying to create the artistic name of just David Jr. I play bass and I also play acoustic guitar.
I'm Adriana. I'm the singer-songwriter for War on Sunday.
Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm a local painter and I hope to see you at Kiko Fest.
I've been here in San Antonio since 2012. I've been playing music that whole time. I play acoustic folk punk music, mainly just solo, but I also have a band, Mullet Mike and the Throbbers.
Pandemic, lockdown, and I had the space and, just practiced, and I would post videos online and, just me like covering random songs or whatever. And I guess Travis and his brother started this band, Travis and Danson, and they needed a bassist. And so he was like, hey, you have a bass? I know you have a bass. And he was like, yes.
When we got to about junior high, he joined band, and I was just kind of like, I want to do something cool like that too. I don't know how to read music, but I want to do something. So we went over to his house one time, and he was playing with a couple other dudes, had a gig going on, and I was like, all right, okay, cool. So I went to the pawn shop with my mom. She bought me like my first bass. I didn't even know what it was. I just knew it was like bigger than me. Yeah, so I go into the room, I'm just like, I'm joining the band. He's like, you don't even know what that is. I was like, what is it? And he's like, it's a bass. I'm like, okay, well, I'm playing it.
I've been playing music for about, it's going on my 14th year now, so of having War on Sunday. And I've always written poetry and music just to cope with life. And well, at first it was just to learn chords and put them together.
With Kiko Fest, it's absolutely crazy. So like I said, I hadn't played in so long, and then I get invited to Kiko Fest, and it's like, okay, cool, I get to play that, and then seeing all of these people that I haven't seen in years that I started with, like, all of these bands, a good lot of them, if not all of them, I met when I was 18, 19 years old playing at J&O's, and now I'm 29. So, and, I get to play with them, and seeing how much that we still support each other, that we're still growing as musicians, that we're still in this scene and doing the things that we love is absolutely so cool. Besides even the music part of it, I loved playing. I love seeing people. I love all that. But getting to see the people that I hadn't seen in so long, it's just amazing. It's great.
When she messaged me, I was like, dude, yeah. When she says do something, I'm like, how high? Like it was like a bunch of different artists, a bunch of different musicians, and I always like that kind of vibe. Same thing that's like almost like a Hondo's Garden Patio. That's like my hangout. It's just like that vibe of just everyone coming in together and just being like, just hanging out. It's cool.
They gave me a chance when I was a nobody, like they're all, what do you sound like? And back then, this was before, I was like, how do you upload to YouTube? Like back then, this was so like, we're like, yeah, I've got some songs I'd like to sing in your bar. And no one would give you a chance because you had nothing to show. And Kiko and all of them were the first ones that set me up.
I met Kiko probably about maybe 12, 14 years ago. I was like, not fresh out of high school, I was out of high school for quite a bit already. At that time when I met her, she was working at Luther's, when it used to be like where the Tobin Lofts are at.
Yeah.
And we became friends, we became quite acquainted. Since then, like she's always known that I've drawn, so I would do like little doodles here for her and there. So she does have like quite a bit of some stuff that I've drawn for her, and you might have seen it where it's the baby with the headphones and it says Dirty Jeans on it. It's a baby in a womb.
Do like all of these crazy renditions of them as just completely just overly talented musicians. I love them so much. They are so fun to hang out with. They're so fun, and two of the most important people to me within the San Antonio music scene. So seeing them, even last time at our bar, and then for this festival too. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing them.
That was cool. I love that like transition from there's cool stuff going on outside, then you walk inside, it's even more cool.
And playing with all the homies. I love playing with all of our friends, you know, like, it's just good vibes.
Excited to see them and hang out and see everyone else too.
I did get to enjoy some of the bands that were happening right next to me. I was like, what band is this? They are going ham, like, and I was enjoying it though. I had no complaint.
Just be on the lookout for new music under Michael Turnini and Mullet Mike and the Throbbers.
We definitely have a lot of unrecorded songs, so we're definitely be on the lookout for a new album for sure. We're definitely playing a little bit heavier than when we first started out. And we're just trying to, you know, get out there. We have, we're gonna be on that Solicitor show in September, so that's definitely a big one.
Yes, I'm running a horror series. It's called Seven Woven. What it is I'm taking pretty much like Guillermo del Toro beat me to it, but I'm getting other artists, other writers. I'm getting their scary stories, and then I want to make like a live action of it.
October 9th, we're going to be playing at the Kissing Alley in San Marcos, and that's Kissing Alley is pretty cool if you ever want. It's for bands in San Marcos. It's a cool little scene out there, and so that's going to be cool. So yeah, that's what we got going on. OneOnSunday.com.
Hi Kiko, I hope you're doing well. I hope the universe is being kind to you. I can't wait to see you and everybody at Kiko Fest. I'm really looking forward to creating more great memories, and I'm hoping that Kiko Fest still continues after this and that we'll continue to make more great memories.
Well, I'm Kiko. This event started years ago. I think I started off maybe about 2015, 14, 13. It's been like 15 years. We started off with Web Fest. We did that for a while, and then we were like, oh, well, it's picking up. We need to do something bigger. We need to get a little bit more out there. So we changed up the name. We changed up the venues, because when we were doing Web Fest, we were only doing Web House. And I was like, you know, we need a bigger stage. We need a space for more people. So we ended up shortly just looking around, talking to people. I met Jesse. He used to own Fitzgerald's. He was like, come on in. You know, we can do shows here. And it just picked up like this. It was so crazy. I think the first time we had a festival in general, there was only 25 people that showed up. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But from our last one, before I started bringing it back up again, there was over 2,000. We've played at Brick, like I said, Fitzgerald's, and multiple other different like venues all over San Antonio. So I got in touch with two of my friends, Adam and April, and they used to do Creative Cultures.
Oh.
Yeah, it was their own festival. My friend had his own land with his uncle and stuff like that, so it was like a big field and stuff like that. But they ended up being like, oh, well, it's a lot of work just for both of us. And I'll say, well, let's all get together and we can all work. And that's what we've been doing. We want to try to get this thing going a little bit faster because we want to start a nonprofit. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're trying to get this thing going. And we're thinking about a year we'll be able to start sending bands from San Antonio on tour. And all they would have to pay for is maybe just their own food and stuff like that, but we'd have the vehicles and the money for where they'll stay, all the venues of where they're gonna play, set up and ready to go. Get that going, that's it. So right after this, I'll start planning for the next Kiko Fest. So we'll start looking for a different location, you know, hitting up all the bands again. We'll probably be doing a lot of different interviews. I want to try to get a hold of my friend from KSYM, see if we can start doing interviews on actual radio, so that way, you know, San Antonio College will get involved and stuff like that as well. I love doing it. You know, I get to talk to all these cool people, and then they introduce me to new people, and then I'm meeting and hearing new music and everything like that, and it just grows and grows and grows. We want it to be more of a family-oriented type of festival, even though kids are not allowed. You know what I mean? Like, so, and we'll help them out because that's basically what we're all doing. You know, we're all trying to help each other, trying to get on top, you know? Yeah, a lot of past Kiko Fest, we've had a lot of live art. We used to do body art where they would do the art there and walk around. We've done like live sculptures. I had a guy dip, a base into a bucket of water with all these paints, and he designed like this beautiful looking base with all these psychedelic colors and everything. Yeah, I was just like, dude, that's awesome. I never seen it happen before, but now I have. That's why I'm very excited about the upcoming festivals that are coming up, because like we have a bunch of new bands that never played Kiko Fest, but now they're gonna play, like Hurdle, Gulp, Service Cock. Like these are all cool bands. Cool bands. Let me rephrase that are going to be playing, and hopefully they'll play for us again in the future, and you know, they'll bring in new people for us to meet, and then we'll be able to play their friends' bands and get everything going with that as well. Like, I enjoy what we do. There's a lot of work to it, but it's well worth it at the end when everything's done and we've spent like 14 or 15 hours in one place getting the whole festival together and breaking stuff down, setting stuff up, moving stuff around, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I want to thank y'all, everybody, for coming out, always supporting me, especially during this hard time, especially right now. I'm barely getting back on my feet. I finally got the okay from my doctors. I'm done with all of the weird stuff, and it helps to know that I have such good people in my life that they're just willing to just pick up and just help. And a lot of people are not like that, which makes me really happy to be in the art scene and the music scene in general, because life is hard and it's hard to go through by yourself. But I appreciate everybody and everybody that's being a part of the event in general.